was standing in a fading moment, where every star felt too far to hold. The sky was heavy with unspoken dreams that never learned to grow. But then you walked in like a sunrise, breaking through my scattered light. And every doubt I carried inside fell softer in your quiet sight. I never knew how far I drifted, till your warmth pulled me back to life. You stitched my fragile world together with just your voice in the darkest night. And you became the dream that outlived the night, the flame that rose when my hope lost its fight. You held me steady when I fell apart. You brought the sunrise to my lonely heart. Through all the shadows I used to hide, you stayed beside me, burning bright. And love found a way to win the light, in the dream that outlived the night. I used to fear the truth of yearning, afraid that love would slip away. But you were patient with my learning. You held my trembling hands and stayed. You touched the ache beneath my breathing, turned every wound into a spark. And suddenly the world was healing in places I believed were dark. You showed me how the broken pieces could shine like stars once held in pain. You made the quiet of my sorrows feel like a home I'd find again. And you became the dream that outlived the night, the flame that rose when my hope lost its fight. You held me steady when I fell apart. You brought the sunrise to my lonely heart. Through all the shadows I used to hide, you stayed beside me, burning bright. And love found a way to win the light, in the dream that outlived the night. If darkness tries to pull me under, if the winds return to shake my name, I hold your touch like holy thunder, a vow that nothing breaks the same. For every fear you turn to fire, for every tear you turn to grace, I'll carry you through every silence. Your love's the reason I stay brave. You're still the dream that outlived the night, the living glow in the edge of twilight. You held the hope I thought was gone. You gave my heart a place to belong. And when the skies forget their light, you'll be the spark that keeps me alive, forever burning, steady and bright. The dream that outlived the night. I was drifting like a tired river, running circles through the night. Every heartbeat felt a little weaker, losing faith and finding light. But then your voice broke through the silence, soft as dawn against my skin. And every wall I held around me started falling from within. 'Cause something in the way you called me reached the parts I'd locked away. A quiet truth that somehow taught me how to breathe again and stay. Just a whisper loud enough to change me, a gentle breath that lifted all the weight. You touched the places darkness chained me and turned my fears into something brave. When the world felt cold and far too heavy, you spoke a hope my heart could finally believe. A whisper soft but strong enough to save me. A whisper loud enough to change me. I've been living in the shadows, memory, tracing wounds that never healed. But you saw beauty in the breaking, something I could never feel. You held the pieces of my silence, found the songs beneath the scars. And in your eyes, for the first time ever, I saw a place where I belonged. And every fear I tried to bury rose and softened in your hands. You didn't rush, you didn't worry, you gave my heart the time to stand. Just a whisper loud enough to change me, a gentle breath that lifted all the weight. You touched the places darkness chained me and turned my fears into something brave. When the world felt cold and far too heavy, you spoke a hope my heart could finally believe. A whisper soft but strong enough to save me. And if the night grows long again, if the past comes knocking at my door, I'll hold your words like sacred fire, burning brighter than before. For every moment you restored me, for every doubt you chased away, I'll carry you in every heartbeat. You're the reason that I stay. Just a whisper loud enough to change me, a quiet truth that made my shadows fade. You caught the pieces life rearranged in me and built a strength that time could never take. When the world falls hard and tries to break me, I hear your voice and I remember how to breathe. A whisper soft but strong enough to save me. Stay with me through every season, through every silence, every plea. 'Cause your voice became the reason love found its way through me. I was a wanderer in my own heart, trying to outrun every echo of the past, carrying pieces that were torn apart, hoping someday something real would finally last. But then you came like a rising ember, a gentle spark in the deepest cold. And in your eyes I found a warmth I'd never felt in all the stories I had told. And when the world grew heavy on my shoulder, you were the strength I didn't know I owned. A quiet flame that only burned bolder every time I thought I'd fall alone. 'Cause you're the fire that never let go, the light that stayed when the nights turned slow. You held me close when the sky fell down, lifted my soul when I was losing ground. Through every storm that tried to pull me apart, you kept burning in the rooms of my heart. And I finally learned what love could show, in the fire that never let go. I used to fear the sound of promise, afraid that every vow would break. But you held mine like a gentle solace, a reason my heart learned to wait. You softened places carved by sorrow, you filled the cracks I tried to hide. And every breath I take tomorrow is stronger 'cause you're by my side. You turn the shadows into open windows, letting all the sunrise settle in. You made me believe in second chances and healing I once feared to begin. 'Cause you're the fire that never let go, the light that stayed when the nights turned slow. You held me close when the sky fell down, lifted my soul when I was losing ground. Through every storm that tried to pull me apart, you kept burning in the rooms of my heart. And I finally learned what love could show, in the fire that never let go. And if someday the world grows colder, if the winds return like they did before, I'll hold your hand and I'll grow bolder, standing stronger than I ever was before. For every tear you turned to laughter, for every doubt you burned away, I'll carry you with me forever after. Your love is the flame that chooses to stay. You're the fire that never let go, the spark that taught my heart to glow. You held the pieces when I fell apart. You breathed the universe back into my heart. When every dream felt too far to chase, you lit the path with your endless grace. And now I know, wherever we go, you're the fire that never let go. So let the darkness try to find us. We've got a light the night can't overthrow. I'll walk forever with the love inside us, in the fire that never let go. In the quiet of a breaking dawn, I felt your footsteps finding mine. Every shadow that I carried on began to fade beneath your light. You touched the places I kept hidden, where even hope forgot its name. But you stood there unbroken, steady, calling me back from all my shame. And every fear I tried to outrun turned softer when you called me home. I never knew that I could trust someone like the way your heart taught me to know. 'Cause you were the calm inside my thunder, the truth that held when I came undone, a promise stronger than the storm when the rest of me was almost gone. You lifted the sky that fell around me, you stayed through every break in form, and love found a way, unafraid, a promise stronger than the storm. I gave you pieces bent and trembling, you held them gently in your hands. You didn't ask for perfect endings, just the courage for another chance. And when the nights grew rough and endless, you were the fire that never dimmed, a quiet vow within your heartbeat that whispered you're safe, just breathe again. And every doubt I used to cling to fell silent when you said my name. You taught my fractured soul the meaning of standing up without the blame. 'Cause you were the calm inside my thunder, the truth that held when I came undone, a promise stronger than the storm when the rest of me was almost gone. You lifted the sky that fell around me, you stayed through every break in form, and love found a way, unafraid, a promise stronger than the storm. So if the winds return to shake us, if the world forgets the light we made, I'll hold the vow you once whispered, that love won't ever fade. We'll walk the rain that tries to drown us, through nights of press against the dawn, but we'll rise again, our hands together, 'cause this promise still holds strong. You were the calm inside my thunder, the truth that held when I came undone, a promise stronger than the storm when the rest of me was almost gone. You lifted the sky that fell around me, you stayed through every break in form, and love still burns on brave and warm, a promise stronger than the storm. Stay with me through every season, through every silence, every chord, 'cause we were written for forever, on a promise stronger than the storm. I remember how the choir held the stories we once feared, how the echoes of our past were still the ghost we never cleared. Every moment felt uncertain, every heartbeat out of place, till your hands reached through the shadows, pulled the trembling from my face, You found the chapters I had hidden, pages torn by every loss. Read the lines I tried to bury, trace the scars with gentle thoughts. And somehow in that silence, in the room between our trust, our hearts began to speak what love had written into us. And the night grew softer slowly when your presence warmed the air. You made every fragile moment feel like something meant to share. 'Cause love wrote its truth in us, in the way your voice could calm the storms I thought would never leave me, in the way your arms restored every part of me that broke before you learned to see me. Every heartbeat carried something fierce and luminous, a vow the world could never crush. We're the proof that even darkness learns to trust. When love wrote its truth in us, you uncovered all the memories I thought time had set aside. Showed me healing wasn't weakness, just a softer place to hide. Every word you spoke was courage, every glance a kind release, turning battles I was holding into moments filled with peace. You painted hope across the ruins I believed were meant to fade, lit a fire through the coldest nights where I had felt afraid. And when I tried to run from what I didn't dare discuss, you stayed, and love kept writing truth in us. And the fear I held for ages began falling to the ground. You turned every silent heartbeat into something brave and sound. 'Cause love wrote its truth in us, in the way you held the pieces I once thought were too far broken, in the way your touch revealed every truth I never had the strength to leave unspoken. Every breath became a promise rising luminous, a fire the years could not outcrush. We're the proof that even pain can turn to trust. When love wrote its truth in us. If the world grows cold tomorrow, promise you won't walk away. Hold my fears like fragile letters sent from nights I lost my way. 'Cause you're the reason I keep standing, you're the strength through every storm. You're the voice that taught my silence how to live and how to fall. In every heartbeat, in every breath, your love rewrites what's left. In every truth I failed to trust, you wrote it back in us. Love wrote its truth in us, in the way your faith rebuilt the hope I thought was lost forever, in the way you made me see that the deepest kind of love survives whatever weather. Every tear we shed became a vow continuous, a flame the dark could never hush. We're the proof that even fate can rise from dust. When love I was walking with a quiet dream I never dared to name, searching through the pieces of a love I couldn't claim. Every step felt like a question I was too afraid to ask. Every hope a fading shadow slipping through my grasp. Then you came with gentle eyes that read me like the dawn, turning every trembling moment into something strong. You touched the part of me that always feared the worst, but still, you loved a heart that chose you first. And I felt the night grow warmer, like it finally learned my name. You made every doubt grow softer, every fear stop burning flames. 'Cause my heart chose you first, before I ever knew the way your smile could save me. Before the world grew quiet, every time your arms were wrapped around me. Long before I understood why love could hurt. It was you I rehearsed. Every beat inside my chest has always known its worth. I'm a heart that chose you first. You found me in the silence where my courage used to hide, pulled me from the memories I kept buried deep inside. You showed me that the broken doesn't mean you're out of place. It just means you're still learning how to rise with a grace. And I never thought a love like this could ever call my name. Never thought the touch of someone's hand could feel like flame. But you lit the coldest corners till the world reversed, and I stood alive, a heart that chose you first. And the sky turned something brighter when your fingers tangled mine. You made even heavy moments feel like they could realign. 'Cause my heart chose you first, before I ever knew how deep a single glance could reach me. Before the winds grew quiet, every time your voice was there to keep me. Long before I learned that love could quench the thirst. It was you, unrehearsed. Every truth inside my soul has always known its verse. I'm a heart that chose you first. If the world grows cold someday, promise you won't walk away. Hold me through the nights I shake. Tell me love is ours to take. And if I lose myself again, be the fire beneath my breath. You're the one who taught my spirit how to rise from quiet death. In every lifetime, in every universe, I know my heart would choose you first. 'Cause my heart chose you first, before I knew the meaning of the way your love could hold me. Before the storms grew lighter, every time your faith refused to let go of me. Long before I learned what forever felt like at its worst. It was you, only you, never reversed. Every beat I've ever carried whispered began the moment my heart chose you first. The night was holding quiet, like a truth we never claimed. A fragile kind of heartbeat calling softly through our names. You stood there in the half-light with a courage made of fire, and every broken dream I had leaned towards your warm desire. Your eyes were full of stories that the world had tried to hide, but somehow every tremble found its shelter by my side. You touched my hand so gently, like the dawn you used to chase, and everything you feared became a light upon your face. Oh love, we were standing in the ruins of the storms we'd carried through, but something in your voice said, this is where we start anew. This is love, learning how to rise again, climbing from the shadows it once lived in. Every tear we shed keeps turning into fire strong enough to stand. Oh love, learning how to rise again, breaking through the dark where it had been. We hold the night, we hold the flame within, 'cause this is love, learning how to rise again. You held the weight of silence like a memory grown cold, 1,000 nights of wishing for a hand you could just hold. I whispered through the trembling that you never had to hide, and watched the world grow softer when your heart leaned into mine. We walked the roads of almost, through the echoes of what broke, but every shattered moment turned to embers when you spoke. You told me you'd forgotten what it felt like to be seen. I told you love remembers even where the nights have been. Oh love, you lifted every fracture into something meant to shine. You showed the sky a brightness it had lost for quite some time. This is love, learning how to rise again, climbing from the shadows it once lived in. Every tear we shed keeps turning into fire strong enough to stand. Oh love, learning how to rise again, breaking through the dark where it had been. We hold the night, we hold the flame within, 'cause this is love, learning how to rise again. And when the world grows colder than the nights we overcame, I'll hold your fear inside my hands until it melts to flame. If every doubt comes crashing like a tide without an end, I'll be the shoreline waiting. You can always rise again. So take my breath, take my hope, take the dreams we're stepping through. The sky will break wide open just to see the fire in you. And when the past tries pulling all the light from where we stand, we'll rise above it all, 'cause love remembers where it can. This is love, learning how to rise again, burning brighter than the places we have been. Every storm that tried to claim us, rise again. Stay with me, love, where the dawn returns to men, for everything we've lost becomes alive again in love. Learning how to rise again. In the quiet hours before the light, I trace the echoes of our last good night. Your touch still lingers on my skin like fire, a memory dressed in unspoken desire. The world was calm, the stars were barely gone, and I could feel your breath carry on. Even now when the night feels long, my hands remember where your warmth belongs. Every sunrise brings your name to mind, as if the morning learned to keep you alive. These hands remember the dawn, where your love still lingers on, in every fragile moment we almost lost, in every dream we paid with a quieter cost. No matter how far the day moves on, my hands remember the dawn. I hold the silence like a fading truth, the kind we shared when our hearts were new. The road behind still carries what we made, soft confessions wrapped in golden shade. Your laughter blooms in the morning air, a ghost of light that still feels like you're there. And even when the sky forgets your glow, my hands recall the warmth they used to know. Every memory pulls me back again to the moment when love first learned my name. These hands remember the dawn, where your love still lingers on, in every fragile moment we almost lost, in every dream we paid with a quieter cost. No matter how far the day moves on, my hands remember the dawn. Maybe love was meant to bend, not break, a gentle fire that rises with the day. And even if the world pulls us apart, you're still the shadow glowing on my heart. If time could speak, it'll whisper where you've gone, but my hands still hold the shape of dawn. Hold me once more in the echoing light, where morning softened every fight, where every touch felt bright and strong, where time itself slowed down for us alone. These hands remember the dawn, where the first light carried us on. And though the seasons try to dim what we knew, every sunrise feels a little like you. And even remember the dawn. I felt the world grow quiet when you walked into the room, like every restless heartbeat finally found its tune. You touched the silent corners I forgot were even there, and turned the weight I carried into something I could bear. Your light fell soft and steady on the walls I tried to hide, and every piece of me began to warm from deep inside. In every trembling moment, in the breaking of the day, your voice became the reason all my fears could fade away. It's the way your soul calls my name, like a fire in the darkness turning gentle into flame. Every breath you give becomes a place for me to stay. Every doubt is washed away. I'm not the same, I'll never be again, not after the way your soul calls my name. You found the dreams I buried in the corners of the years, the ones I left abandoned in a quiet pool of fears. You held them like they mattered, like they still could learn to fly. And suddenly my world felt wide enough to try. I never knew that love could sound like whispers that are true. Oh, that the deepest truth I carried would be spoken back by you. And if the night grows heavy with the shadows of the past, you're the hand that pulls me forward, saying love can always last. It's the way your soul calls my name, like a fire in the darkness turning gentle into flame. Every breath you give becomes a place for me to stay. Every doubt is washed away. I'm not the same, I'll never be again, not after the way your soul calls my name. We crossed 1,000 evenings where the world felt out of tune, held each other closer than the rising of the moon. And though the storms around us try to tear our hope apart, you stayed like something certain at the center of my heart. Now every step feels steady, every fear has lost its claim, all because your soul keeps calling out my name. So if the road is winding and tomorrow feels unsure, I'll follow where your heartbeat leads. Your voice is my cure. You could speak in silence and I'd still hear everything. The truth inside your presence, the warmth your moments bring. When the world grows loud and endless, you're the calm that pulls me through. A quiet song reminding me my heart belongs with you. And if the stars fall down before the morning finds its grace, we'll paint new constellations just to light our sacred place. If the universe goes quiet, if the sky forgets to flame, I'll still rise to every echo when your soul calls my name. It's the way your soul calls my name, turning every broken weakness into something I can claim. Every breath you give becomes a world where I remain. Every fear dissolves again, and in your light I'm stronger than I ever dared to be. Your voice rewrites my history. I'm not the same, I'll never be again. Not after the way your soul calls my name. So hold me in this moment, let the quiet speak its truth. Let the night remember how it felt to fall for you. And when the dawn arrives and paints the earth in gentle flame, I'll still be answering softly to the way your soul calls my name. Before the daylight forgot our fear, as the wind kept whispering our names, you held my hand a little longer, like you were trying hard to stay. There were questions in your heartbeat, I could hear them breaking through. But in the silence between two shadows, I found the strength to run to you. And every memory pulled us closer, even when the truth felt unclear. But we were still standing, still breathing, before the daylight forgot our fear. Before the daylight forgot our fear, we were two hearts learning not to disappear, holding on to every fragile tear, hoping love would keep us here. Before the morning washed our dreams away, we dared to fight what darkness couldn't say. Baby, we were stronger than the pain we carried near. Before the daylight forgot our fear. Your voice was shaking like a promise, soft and broken but still real, saying love was more than courage, it was every scar we learned to heal. And I saw colors in your breathing, like dawn was rising in your soul. You said if we fall, let's fall together, at least we'll never fall alone. And though the night felt heavy on us, we kept walking through the tears, still believing, still becoming. Before the daylight forgot our fear. Before the daylight forgot our fear, we were two hearts learning not to disappear, holding on to every fragile tear, hoping love would keep us here. Before the morning washed our dreams away, we dared to fight what darkness couldn't say. Baby, we were stronger than the pain we carried near. Before the daylight forgot our fear. Oh, the sky was breaking, but your touch was saving every piece of me that almost slipped tonight. And when shadows trembled, our souls assembled in the fire where our hope survived. Tell me you feel it, tell me we mean it, tell me this love is worth another fight. to hold each other near. Nothing in the dark could keep our hearts from here. Love was louder than the tears. Before the morning tried to drown the flame, we wrote our names across the turning rain. Baby, we were stronger than the echoes in our ears. Before the daylight forgot our fear. So stay with me as dawn grows clear. We survived the night we used to fear. And every sunrise you're still here. Before the daylight forgot our fear. Our fear.